Hello guys, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am going to be talking about the gas explosion that happened at Lafia that claimed so many lives. People died, and this was as a result of a crack in the tanker that was offloading gas. And they normally tell people in a gas station, you see where it's written, switch off your phones. We don't know why that is written. Do not smoke in the filling station. All these things are being stated there. They give you a caution sign where you see X written there. And this fuel tanker was about offloading the gas when a crack caught and fire started burning. The gas exploded, and since the gas station was on the roadside, it amounted in claiming so many lives because vehicles were passing the express, and as the thing exploded, it affected so many cars. People were burnt. You see human beings being burnt live. It was a terrible incident that occurred. It was, in fact, the people that were there, before they could call the emergency fire safety to come, so many people have died. And those that were injured, you will see some of them trying to jump on an okada to go and for the okada to drive them down to the hospital, so that if they can rescue themselves and a kind of at least rush down to the hospital for help. So I'm going to be showing you this incident. This explosion happened at Lafia, the capital of Nasarawa State, and it was so bad because even it has to cause a very huge traffic, those coming from this other side and those coming from the other side too. It was so a kind of, it was disastrous anyway, because if you're not careful, if you want to pass that place and that thing cuts your car, the fuel, it will magnet your own car and it will explode also. So you had to hold on. This side of the road they had to hold on, and the other side of the road also they had to hold on, and they were parking their cars far some miles away from the gas station. So during this incident, the good Samaritan that was there, that saw the incident happening, had to call on the fire safety to rush down, and even the road safety that were, he had to call on them so that whichever one would come first could come and rescue the victims and rush them to hospitals. And by the time the firemen arrived that were going to be fighting the fire, it was, the gas station has already been burnt down. Explosion, you see the flame and the vapor, the carbon monoxide floating the air. It was a very serious hazard, which in fact you even see a family that was shouting for help, crying, a lady that saw that her own person was, I don't even know, I don't really, she was really shouting for help because maybe she went there to purchase a gas, and she was there in the incident when that thing happened, and she couldn't bear the shock. When something happens like this, at a point you'll be so confused, you'll be running left and right trying to help yourself, and at that process that you're running, you can even go and endanger yourself. Even when the danger has not come close to you, you can just go and endanger yourself. So I am going to be showing you this incident. The man that was burnt, and he had to jump on a motorcycle bike to run down to the hospital for help. He just saw a bike driving, and he had to break down the bike just to jump on it so that the person can rush him down to the hospital where he could receive treatment. And he jumped into okada himself trying to run down to the hospital, while others were burnt down. They were just lying helplessly because there was nobody to help them. This was so sympathetic, and the hazard was so much that even people, even if you could help, they were not willing to go there, so that the fire would not affect them until when the firemen came to fight the fire. Before you can see where they were now removing people that had already been burnt down by the fire. So for those that this thing affected, sorry for that. You know, when they say that you should not on your phones in a filling station, a fuel station, a gas station, do not receive calls there. This message is very, very important, because these are the things that causes fire outbreak in the fuel station or gas station. But we don't like to listen. We just feel that somebody is just trying to ride on you, or a kind of impose something, or I don't really know how to put that. You feel that somebody is trying to uh, intrude your privacy. That nobody is trying to intrude your privacy, but what they are trying to say is a kind of caution, so that you may be saved and others too will be saved, because the little mistake one person does affects others, and this little mistake causes a lot of damages to everybody. Now the lives that have gone by this crack that happened, and the gas station was burnt, the fuel tank exploded, you know, the heat and everything, so many things can cause this explosion. So we really need to be very, very careful, because even you that is going to a fuel station to get your fuel, you are at risk also, because you don't know when something like this is going to happen, and maybe you're on a queue trying to put fuel in your car, or in one way or the other you are in a gas station trying to fill your gas cylinder, and things like this occur. So we don't really predict who is next and who is not next, but let us be on a safe side, so that this kind of incidents will not be occurring often and often. You often hear gas explosion in so state, gas explosion in so country, gas explosion. Let us be careful, and let us work on a safety guide that will help us. If your loved ones is among those that were burnt, there is no way you'll be very, very happy. And I myself, I'm not happy for the incident, because one day you don't know who the next thing will happen to. So let us be very, very careful. Share this message to people, so that they can be very, very careful when they are in a gas station or a fuel station trying to put fuel. They also said, do not come and repair your vehicle inside the fuel station. But you see some people, even in a fuel station, when they drive into a fuel station, that is when they want to open the bonnet. If you open your bonnet that is doing overheat, it can also cause fire outbreak in the filling station, which will claim so many lives. So I am also going to share this message to you, and also wish you share this message to your loved ones, to be very, very careful when going to a gas station or a fuel station. I really think people should pick this correction, this caution that is always put in a fuel station or a gas station, that do not receive phone calls at a filling station or at a gas station. It's very, very important, because even the phone you are using has electromagnetism, and when it electromagnates, it causes a crack. That is why you see that even when your television is on and a kind of your phone rings, you will hear the television giving a signal, one kind of signal like that, and when it gives you that signal, you will know that either your phone is about to ring, or you're going to have a call coming in, or one kind of disturbance is going to enter, or a kind of interference is going to come in. And when that interference comes in, that is when you see your TV or your radio set giving you a kind of wave sound, because the phone itself produces its electromagnetic wave, and the music set or television set, when it comes together, it magnets and produces that sound. And also you also notice that when it's raining, if you notice very well, that when it's about to rain, the power section, they try to seize the power, because they know that by the time the thunder strikes, if the thunder should strikes and your TV sets are on, it can blow it off. So these are all the reasons why they said switch off your phones in a filling stations. Do not pick calls when your phone rings in a filling station. Don't even allow it to ring, because that ringing, and when they are putting the fuel or when they are filling the fuel into a vehicle, or filling the fuel into a rubber, or even filling your gas into the gas cylinder, and your phone rings at that moment, it causes a crack and it causes explosion. And behold, that young man that tried to jump in on the bike, trying to rush down to the hospital for help so that he could be rescued, he could be cured. Now the story has it that after 1 week of the incident, the young man could not survive because he had been burned seriously, and with all the medications that were done in the hospital, he could not survive. So please and please, let us share this message to our loved ones. Try to encourage them, because we know that we all make use of fuel stations, we that have vehicles, and we that also have gas in our homes. We make use of gas, and filling them, we go to the gas station to fill them. So this is a message for everyone using gas, message for everyone using fuel, buying fuel into their car, generator, or whatsoever you have use fuel for. Provided you go to the fuel station, you could be sent by your elder one, you can be sent by your loved ones. So the main issue there is that you could be a victim. So let us be very, very careful. If you find this video interesting, please thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel. This is Sukeme TV Live. Enjoy watching my video. Like and also share my video with your friends and families. I hope you enjoyed this words of advice. Anyway, this is a word of advice to those that lost their loved ones. Take heart. Sorry for the events that occurred. Nobody wishes for bad things to happen to anyone, but situations do arises whereby things like this has to happen. Alright guys, see you guys in my next video. Bye.